Hello everyone and welcome back to Pikmin. Last time, a boring Force Naval challenge mode stage, and this time we will be doing this distance sprint. Distance sprint, I have even less Pikmin than before, so either I didn't perform well last time, or this is definitely the toughest area to get as many Pikmin as you can. Let's go! Of course, it's also a huge area, so this time the developers actually took advantage of it and put a whole bunch of enemies everywhere. Also, the puff stool, there's 2 puff stools in this area, and I guess I'll have to make a use of one of them to show what happens when your Pikmin get affected by the spores. Because that's something I explained last time in the Force Naval video. Unfortunately, there's Wollywogs around here, and they're enemies that'll make mincemeat out of our Pikmin if we're not careful. I should really... Oh goodness, are you serious? This is how I'm gonna start this video, losing a Pikmin to a dwarf red Bulborb. Yeah, perfect. Well, at least I'm gonna make up the difference with more red Pikmin. Oh, cool, there's a puff stool right there, actually. Come on. Goodness, I should probably just defeat these enemies myself if I'm gonna keep losing one Pikmin every time I have to face off against a Bulborb. Yeah, seriously. They're just Bulborbs. Why can't I hit them in the head like I used to? I guess I just lost I guess I should really just adjust the angle that I try to throw the Pikmin on their head. Like this. Because it'd probably be easier to hit them like that. Because you'll be able to tell how you're missing. Like, am I throwing them too far? Am I throwing them too much to the right? It's a bit difficult to tell in this perspective that I'm currently using right now. Yeah, the puff stool I think is far away enough so that we don't have to be concerned about. I only have 33 Pikmin, but I don't know. Maybe it should be enough to deal with the puff stool. Puff stool also has a crushing glitch and we have to be careful about. Yeah, this is definitely the toughest area to grow your Pikmin. Because there's tons of tough enemies everywhere. And you have to defeat them all without losing as many Pikmin as you can. So you know what? I'm going to ignore them. The puff stool, everyone. We're just going to go over here. Alright, I don't need more yellow Pikmin this time. I need more blue Pikmin. Oh cool, a Mamuta. Mamutas are good. It also gets angry. The arms have a decent reach, by the way. Trying to attack it from behind, but it's being a little bit more difficult than expected. I don't really have to be concerned about what it does to my Pikmin. Because all it does is, plant them. Oh goodness. Be careful. Is it dead? Yes, finally. Took long enough. Now to do the arduous process of picking up every sprout. And more red Pikmin. You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna have more red Pikmin. Because I like red Pikmin, but I need blue Pikmin too. You know what? It's also too dangerous to... Actually, you know what? No, perfect time to show Olimar taking care of these red dwarf Bulborbs himself. See how easy it is? He's not killed them as fast as his Pikmin would, but he is defeating them in a relative quickness. Of course, in Pikmin 3 they decided that captains punching themselves was too broken, so they... Oh, right there, you guys saw that? That dwarf red Bulborb called the parent. So that feature is still here in this game. Of course, another feature still in this game is that Bulborbs just don't go very far, and because of that, the dwarf red Bulborb is not going to follow us to the ends of the earth. Good team, too. Now, we have a sizable army of red Pikmin, so I think it's a good time for us to face off against the puff stool and showcase the zombie Pikmin. Hopefully the puff stool is not going to accidentally wake up any of the red bulborbs, though. Specifically this one right there, because it's pretty close. Another thing that I'm kind of hopeful for is that the crushing glitch doesn't happen, because I hate it forever. Kind of weird that they managed to fix it really well in Pikmin 2, but couldn't do it in the new play control version of Pikmin 1. Well, that's more yellow Pikmin, but I really didn't need any more. Anyway, throw some Pikmin into the puff stool, so they start attacking it. Watch it trip. Throw yellow Pikmin on this side. Well, there we go. We got one zombie Pikmin. That's more than enough. Anyway, it's under control of the puff stool right now. But since the puff stool is busy, the Bulbmin is not attacking any of my Pikmin right now. Oh, cool. Oh, my Pikmin's dead now. Yeah, so basically one Pikmin attacked the Bulbmin, and because of that, it's dead now. It's unfortunate, but if you wait long enough, the Bulbmin turned back into regular Pikmin. So that's kind of nifty. By the way, I don't know why yellow Pikmin managed... Oh, wait. Okay, cool. That was too close. Anyway, I want blue Pikmin to get all the benefits of this thing. Because we need more blues. This is a distant spring. Seriously, look at how many blues I have. Not nearly enough. I don't think I have enough reds to quite take on that red bulborb just yet. I really don't need any more yellows, honestly, already. But every time I see yellow pellet, I'm obligated to have yellow Pikmin carry it back to the base. As goodness we knows, we need more of those. You know what? I'm gonna take the risk. Red bulborbs shouldn't be that dangerous. They aren't. Just keep throwing Pikmin right on their backs. Not accidentally throw yellow Pikmin instead. And you'll only lose 3 Pikmin, roughly. Good. Still could use more blue Pikmin. I think that'll be it, though. For blue Pikmin that I need. No, I only need more reds. Speaking of blue Pikmin, I have to carry a whole bunch back. Or, actually, not carry a whole bunch back. Pick up a whole bunch back. No. Pick a bunch of sprouts from them. Of them. Mangling words a lot right now. Probably because I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. I keep trying to say smarter things than I currently am thinking about. And because of that, I end up completely mangling the sentence into something that is incoherent. Wish my brain and my mouth were in sync, but that's not the case. Also, army of 100 Pikmin. I guess I'll leave these sprouts in for the time being. I want to go out in the water to see what's out there. And possibly defeat a few of the Wollywogs too. I'm gonna do it the safe way too. Just throwing Pikmin on their heads. Yeah, this is definitely the safe way of defeating Wollywogs. Just keep throwing Pikmin on their heads. It's gonna take longer than defeating them by just swarming them, but you're not gonna lose any Pikmin in the ensuing fight, at the very least. I don't like how this is something that Pikmin 3 changed. They changed it so that every time you use the whistle, you only affect the ground it's currently on. But in Pikmin 1, no matter where you whistle, it'll affect all Pikmin on the Z-axis, or vertical axis, let's say. And that's annoying when you're doing, like, when I was fighting that Wollywog. Because I was trying not to call the Pikmin on the Wollywog back, but the one under it, yes, I wanted them back. Also a pearl right there. Really? I left those Pikmin back there because I wanted them to attack that thing. But whatever, it doesn't have that much HP anyway. In Pikmin 3, the Fluffy Blowhog got a lot more HP. Well, that's a loss I can take. I didn't have that many flower Pikmin anyway. 40 blues. Really? Gives me those colors of pellets? Well, I guess to get the maximum of Pikmin from those, I'm gonna have to bring some of my... well, I'm gonna have to bring the pellets back, and then midway, I'm gonna have to change the colors carrying it. Yeah, I was trying to save those nectars for all my Pikmin in there, blue Pikmin. Good job. Guess I'm gonna... no, I need to get rid of this Wollywog, because it's definitely gonna attack the Pikmin. Do this the slow way. Fun way. Also, sometimes when there's Pikmin on the Wollywog's head, it has trouble pouncing, but it's random, no matter how many Pikmin you have on it. And because of that, it's not reliable. One more. Oh, really? That hit those two Pikmin? Well, their hurt box is a bit bigger than I expected then. I guess I'll also get rid of that one over there, because it's the last one that's close to the base. I'm spending most of the time just defeating these Wollywogs during the distant sprint. It's kind of boring, but it's what I have to do in order to not lose too many Pikmin. Because if you guys watch my stupid moments, one of the stupid moments I had was with one of these Wollywogs. By the way, where did some of my Pikmin disappear? Or did they land near me and I just didn't notice? Because it looked like they went right into the ground. That's something that happens in 3D games. Losing Pikmin, awkwardly. Dead. I believe once it's dead, it can't damage Pikmin anymore. I'm not sure though. Maybe the crushing glitch still works. Really? Stupid Pikmin. There. Carrying bodies back in order for them to do a good job. 1, 2, 5. There, as efficient as it gets. Now we can finally use other colors of Pikmin and pick up those flower sprouts. There's a whole area I still haven't covered yet, just because I was stuck defeating those Wollywogs for a quarter of the day. I do believe this is by far the longest day though, maybe 20 minutes. Because it is a huge expensive area with enemies everywhere. I'm just gonna leave the Pikmin to quickly help these. I could use more of those. You know what? I kind of want to just get the Pearly Clam right now in order to secure a better score than I ended up with. Are the Pikmin working? Yes, they are. Very slowly, but they're working. Use the good old throw Pikmin on the thing's back strategy. It's always efficient. Especially in this case. Didn't lose a single Pikmin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could use some more red Pikmin. Actually, yeah, I could. I'll just leave them be. Come on. Only blue Pikmin, please. Carry them over the water. Throw Pikmin up here. In order for them to finish this bridge faster. Then have the Pikmin carry the Wollywog body back. Yep. You need more red Pikmin to take care of those fiery blowhogs though. So back to base it is. I should be able to at least get 200 Pikmin by getting the Pearly Clam actually. That's what I'm aiming for. You know what? I'm only gonna bring red Pikmin. I wish the Pikmin were smarter than this. That when they're dismissed, they don't like casually walk into the water, like those did. But what can I do? What can you do? Anyway, fiery blowhog, you can get defeated. Actually, these are, I can swarm these. I should probably just throw the Pikmin onto these things, because it's a lot more accurate than swarming it, them. Just one more. There, finally. Any leftovers? No. Cool. It's a lot faster when you have an army attacking it at once. There, finally dead. And I want flower picking for this. Managed to turn most of my army immediately with that nectar. And yeah, that's a whole army of flower Pikmin right there. Just gonna start to work on this. I'm still trying to be careful with the pearly clams, because it's still kind of annoying if you lose a whole bunch of Pikmin right away. Lost one right there. I was playing it close that time, though. What the hell? How did that... That was a glitch, a weird glitch of the Pikmin bouncing that off. That was strange, but kind of cool. I want one Pikmin back. Okay, this is kind of annoying. As soon as you call one Pikmin back, the entire Pikmin carrying the thing, they all decide to stop and drop the thing. That's annoying. Words. Okay. Now, what else can I do here? That's not, You know what? I guess I spend most of my time in this one area down there, and that's because I'm horribly inefficient. So we'll just check out to see what the other areas could have offered us if we went to them. Didn't have enough time to actually cover them, but that's because this area is huge, and Woollywogs are annoying! There's another Puffstool there. We could have also defeated this one. Is there an armored cannon beetle? No, there's another Puffy Blowhog, though. This would be perfect as a destroy enemy challenge, like in Pikmin 3. Because there's a whole bunch of enemies, but the area is humongous, and with all the Woollywogs around, it's not it wouldn't be very easy to actually defeat them. But no, it's actually a create as many Pikmin place. And this area is more empty than I remember. Is there anything over there? No, there isn't. There is a pretty clam right there, though. I keep calling them clam, but it's clamp. Yeah, there's way too many Woollywogs here. And considering the way I was defeating them, it's... And that one, for some reason, just had trouble hopping. For some reason, the way I was defeating them back in the southern section of this map, it would make things impossible to actually, like, be efficient. Also, that Puffy Blow... No, not that Puffy Blowhog. That Puffstool is looking for trouble for some reason. Or actually, no, Puffstools aren't looking for trouble at all. They're actually very passive, and they run away when they feel there's danger around. But whatever. I beat my record handily, over 200 Pikmin. I could have done better by carrying these red pellets back, but I didn't care that much. Because this area is like it's one of the toughest areas to get all the sprouts from. Just because of them Woollywogs. Woollywogs everywhere. At least I got my Pikmin army with me right now. Well, this wasn't the final area, but it was. I feel it's definitely the toughest. That being said, the final trial does have a special surprise for us. And you know what? I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna keep the final trial video for one video. Because why not? Even though this cutscene is depressing, at least there's no monsters appearing out of nowhere trying to eat some of our Pikmin. I beat my record from the first time I played this game. Yay! And wow, I was doing lots of red Pikmin right there. Well, mostly because of that pearl, though. Alright, that was the distance spraying challenge mode. I did okay, I suppose. I could have done better. Next time, final trial. There's something... It's really something else. I guess I'll mention this right now. I believe that when you finish the game, you only get to go into the areas you actually, that you actually unlocked. So if you get the average ending, never got to the final trial, I don't think you get to play on the final trial. I think. I'm not sure, because I always got the best ending on my first try playing this game. Just a random observation. Anyway, hope you've all enjoyed this video, and hope you all have a very nice day. Next time, the final trial. Very definitely final trial, in fact. Very definitely final video, too. Bye-bye!